All right. So if you're in Facebook world, feel free to comment. If I know you, how do I know you? Maybe maybe I've known you for a long time. Maybe I met you through hey, Kim Danke's watching over on Facebook. So excited to be with y'all tonight, share my testimony with you, and let you know that there is hope. There is hope to overcome food addiction with Shibboleth. I did it, y'all. I was able to lose 50 pounds in just a few months. Lost 40 pounds in my first 5 months on the program, and then within just a few weeks, I was able to hit that 50-pound mark, and I've never looked back, y'all. It's a freeing feeling to know that you never have to look for the next thing, right? Maybe you're here tonight, you're watching, and you're thinking, I've done it all. I've done it all, Jonathan. I was right there with you just 3 years ago, back on May 26, 2018. I was right there. If I would have been watching a guy on a Zoom webinar, I would have been thinking, man, I've done it all. What haven't I done? I'm here tonight to tell you, if you haven't done Shibboleth, then you've not found the gold nugget that everybody is out there looking for in the world. And I found it. And all I'm here to do is to share with you my testimony and to share with you hope. I'm going to show you a little bit about the website tonight and the resources that you're going to get. I want you to be thinking about, as I'm talking tonight, that you are going to be able to take advantage of this program and all of the resources, all of the support, all of the amazing digital cookbook that we have online. You're going to be able to take advantage of all of that for the rest of your life for one payment of $69. I'm going to go ahead and say that up front, because sometimes we get real passionate during these things and we forget to even mention, the deal that's going on right now. And so a lot of people, they ask, now, is that $69 a month? No, not 69 a month. Oh, it's 69 like every year. No. Right now, we've got 1,000 memberships that we are discounting at $69 one time. You pay once, you have it for a lifetime. So just wanted to throw that out there so that you don't come into this thinking, you've got to pay an arm and a leg. You've got to do some sort of 90-day subscription and then you're back to paying. No, it's nothing like that. And so Shibboleth is just different. It's just amazing. And I love it. So if you're watching on Facebook, go ahead, let me know if Shibboleth has changed your life. I want to know how many pounds you've lost. How long have you been on the program? Give us some encouraging words for those watching later. That'll be just fantastic. If you're on the Zoom room, I am so glad you're here with me tonight. Let's see who we have. Shibboleth member for 5 months and I've lost 39 pounds. That is awesome. Started Tuesday and lost 5 pounds from Tennessee. That is phenomenal. 2 weeks on the program and I've lost 6 pounds. And the great thing about Shibboleth is, I say this, and I've done other things in the past, as most of us who have food addictions, we have tried to conquer that in the past, and I was very unsuccessful. What I'd found is that I would lose weight, but I wouldn't lose the inches. So on Shibboleth, I'm telling y'all, the first 30 days on Shibboleth, literally the stored fat was burning off my body, and 90 pounds, wow. Betty Ray had lost 90 pounds on Shibboleth. That is incredible. Yeah, so the stored fat, my clothes in the first 30 days, I was shopping, right? And guys, we don't like to shop, but I had to, or I was on the last hole in the belt, the last notch. And so there was no turning back. So let's get started. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. My name is Jonathan Montgomery. I am a coach with Shibboleth, and all that means is I'm here in front of you to encourage you, tell you my testimony, tell you maybe a couple of stories from people that we love here in the Shibboleth community, and share that with you, share the hope that can be found over food addiction with this incredible program. Just joined, starting Saturday, so excited, and we are so excited for you. Again, my name is Jonathan. So let's see. I am a Southern boy. I am right here in my kitchen. Oh, I'm also like, this is real life. Like my wife and my kids, my daughter, they're back there laying in the bed watching a movie. And my son's back there strumming on his guitar. He's like an up and coming artist. He really is good. And so you're liable to hear music. My dishwasher's right over there, and it just made a gurgling sound. But anyway, so we're real people living real life, eating real food on Shibboleth. I'm from Valdosta, Georgia. That is as South Georgia as you can get before crossing over into the Florida line. We just had that hurricane skirt around us, so I'm thankful that we have power. One of the last hurricanes we went through without power for like 4 days. It was awful. And so I'm right here from the South. What does that mean to you? Well, maybe it doesn't matter where you're located in the world, but I just feel like Southern people like to eat. All right, we like to cook. We like to add some ham hock and some fat back to whatever it is we might be cooking. If you love flavor, can I get a witness? Y'all give me some hearts over on Facebook. Shout out to me down here in the Zoom room. But my mama raised me on having one of those little pots next to the stove, and that was your bacon drippings or whatever. You never throw good fat away, right? We always have it there to flavor our food. And so I'm telling you, I'm a Southern guy. I love flavored food. I will fry up some bacon and put in whatever you let me put it in. Now, maybe you're from the North and you're the same way. I can only talk to the Southern people in the room tonight. So I love flavor. I love to cook. I grew up enjoying, creating new recipes and all of that. I love watching the Food Network. So when we're talking about food addiction, like, I get it. I also love a good Southern buffet. Okay. Like, and I'm not talking about just going and fixing a little salad, and the salad is the hors d'oeuvre. Okay. The first plate is appetizers. All right. Because I'm talking like going back 2 and maybe 3 times, and then for dessert. All right. So I know what I'm talking about as an addict. And I don't say, I hate to say that I conquered food addiction, because the truth is, up here, I still have to battle it. I don't think it's something that you ever really get over. But what I love about Shibboleth is that it's taught me a way to manage my weight loss. It taught me in a way to manage the way that I think about food. And I can have this today, and I can go eat at the Southern buffet 6 times a month, because we have that kind of flexibility on the lifestyle. I can go bury my face and just sit there at Mama June's, not the lady on Honey Boo Boo, but we have a restaurant here in Valdosta called Mama June's, and I invite you to come sit with me anytime you want to. But yeah, so we have all of that flexibility. But let's see. So I love food. I'm Southern. I eat. I love to eat. And so obviously, along with that comes weight gain. If you don't know how to manage that, can I get a witness? Betty Ray. And so let me tell you when my weight gain first started. I have to think of my story in my head, but my wife and I got married. We were pretty young. Well, we were young. Okay, we were 19. My son's almost 19, and I cannot even believe that we actually walked down the aisle and got married at 19. So young, and a lifetime ago. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary. So I'm 39, if that gives you any, if you cared to know that I am. And so got married really young. And our first meal after we got back from our honeymoon, I cooked. It was fried chicken on the bone. If you don't know anything about cooking, I mean, cooking good fried chicken on the bone is an art. We had mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm sure we probably had green beans, because you got to have something green to call it healthy, although that was not a healthy meal. We even have a picture of me standing in the kitchen cooking our first meal as a newlywed home from our honeymoon. So I was relatively a thin guy during my teenage years. Got chubby around 10, 11, lost the weight, stayed thin, got married, was thin. 6 months into our marriage, we find out that we are expecting our first child, Asher. He's back there strumming on the guitar. And so kind of a shock. We were young. We were 20 years old when he was born. And so during the course of our pregnancy, and I say our because my wife got hungry a lot, you know, and we would make our way to Taco Bell at midnight. And if she was eating a burrito at midnight, I needed a burrito at midnight. And so we went through this course of 9 months, or the last few months especially, of going through these cravings together, and we were in love, and we were going to have our first child. And so 9 months later, we make our way to the hospital to deliver our firstborn child, and he was beautiful and perfect. And my wife, she's just, man, she's awesome. And hopefully she can hear me and get brownie points. She delivered, and she walked out of the hospital 25 pounds lighter than she was when she walked in, and 25 pounds was all she gained. I gained 30 pounds with my first pregnancy. Okay. So I walk out of the hospital with this tire around my stomach thinking, well, that's not going anywhere, is it? And so thus started my weight loss journey. Over the course of the years, I have done many things, as many of you have. You know, maybe you can from the north, but there is a mindset to prepare for winter. Yes, honey, pack it on. That's over in our Zoom room. April Babcock, she is letting me know that she's from the north, but she loves to eat. So I got a kindred spirit there. So anyway, if you're on tonight and you feel like you've done every diet known to man, every weight loss program, you've tried working out, you've tried cutting carbs, you've tried counting calories, you've tried doing all those things, I've done it. One of my go-tos was always a low carb diet. I would cut out bread, I would cut out potatoes, and what I found is the minute that I said, okay, I'm doing low carb and I'm never going to eat another piece of bread again, that is literally all I could think about was that piece of bread. And so, and that would last about a few weeks. And so, you know, I would lose weight. I would lose 10 pounds. I would lose 12 pounds, whatever it might be. The problem with those programs for me, and a lot of people have had success on them, is that I could never make it a sustainable lifestyle, because there was food that I craved. There was food that I just enjoyed eating that I felt like I was being deprived of. And so I would lose it and then gain it, and lose it and gain it, off and on. I also did a program a couple of times, paid a monthly subscription. I won't call the program's name, but it starts with a W, and it involves counting points. Now, the company wouldn't be around if they weren't successful. But for me, I could not make that a lifestyle, because if I know I get 30 points a day and I can have Oreos, then I'm about to eat all my points on Oreos. I had a hard time keeping track and really making myself stick to proper food, intake and nutrition, because I could have the Oreos every day if I wanted them, just as long as they were within my points. So I've done that. I tried keto for it was like a day, but to me, I just couldn't do that. Now, kudos to you if you're keto. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not bashing any program. I'm telling you my testimony. Everybody's testimony is different. This is mine. So fast forward to 2018, I was 212 pounds. I am 5'9", so I'm not really tall. I don't have a whole lot of places for weight to go except out. And that ain't cute, because I was there. I was 212 pounds. So had a gut, big belly. And I was over at my mom's house Memorial Day weekend of 2018. And she was sharing with me, after we had been to her house for lunch, we had gone swimming, my t-shirt was sticking in my rolls, I was uncomfortable. And guys, let's talk for just a second about the way I felt. So it's not that I just wanted to lose weight. It's not that a lot of people have different motivations, different reasons for wanting to lose the weight, and maybe that is to get healthy. I can tell you that throughout my 30s, I would go to the doctor for my annual checkup, and I would get the talk every single time: you need to lose weight, your cholesterol is high, you are borderline hypertension. All of these things, all of these health issues that were repercussions of my food addiction. And he would tell me to lose weight, and that would motivate me for like, 36 hours. And I would go on whatever diet I could find. And so if you're wanting to lose weight for health reasons, and that's a great motivator. Personally, that was not the motivation. I was tired of being the fat dude. I was tired of it. I wanted to be fit. I wanted to be slim. I didn't want to have a gut anymore. It was, call it vanity if you want to. I don't care what you call it, because I lost the 50 pounds. So different things motivate different people. And so whatever that might be in your life, I want you to act on that motivation. So maybe you've been to the doctor recently, and maybe you have had a terrible report, and your numbers are all out of whack. I'm telling you, Shibboleth, we can help you. We can help you. And so I wanted to mention that. But in 2018, I was done with Jonathan. I was done with myself. Betty Ray knows what I'm talking about. Can I get a witness over in the Zoom room? What was your motivation? So we had been swimming. I was feeling uncomfortable. There was a lot of things leading up to this with my weight. And my mom, as we were leaving, she was like, hey, I want to show you this thing that I'm doing, this weight loss thing. And I was like, what is it? And she told me, and I couldn't have even told you what she said. It may as well have been like shabooboo. But anyway, we know it's Shibboleth or Shibboleth. I don't care what you call it, it works. And she said, I want to show you this new program. And I said, forgive me, Mom. I said, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's just one of those things. A lot of you are probably watching me tonight with your eyebrow cocked. Yeah, this is just one more of those things. You've done 100 of them. You're having a hard time even stopping to listen. I've been there. And I said, I don't want to do it. I don't want to listen. And she said, would you just give me 5 minutes? So out of respect for my mother, because we know what the Bible says, your days will be long upon the earth, whatever. So I sat down and listened. And she pulled up the website and started showing me all of the resources that you get when you're a member of Shibboleth. And I remember sitting there thinking, wow, this is a really cool, dynamic, intuitive website. This is cool. She showed me the digital cookbook. I was like, wow. She showed me you can just type in any ingredient that you have. Like if you've got chicken in your freezer, type in chicken. It pulls up every recipe in the cookbook that has chicken in it. And so you never have to wonder, like, what am I going to have tonight? You just go and type in. And so it tells you that. So that was really cool. And then she tells me, oh, and look, there's a food library. So if you're ever like at Walmart or Publix or Winn-Dixie or Kroger, wherever you shop, and you're standing there and you're not sure if something's approved or what to eat it with, because we do food combinations, you just go on the app and you just type in bread, and it'll tell you what kind of bread is approved. And I was like, hang on a hot second. We can have bread? I'm telling y'all, this is a conversation that I had. I was like, you can have bread? She was like, yeah, you can have bread. And she said, you can have potatoes too. And I'm like, oh, like sweet potatoes. And she was like, no, white potatoes. And I was like, where do I sign? Not really. And so I was hearing these things, and she said, let me show you just one testimony of somebody. So she pulled up the website, and there were these video testimonies of these ladies who had just lost incredible amounts of weight in short amount of time. I remember this one lady, she lost like 100 pounds in 9 months, something crazy. And as I'm talking now, I personally know a lot of these people. And so she shared that with me, and the whole time my wheels are spinning, and I'm like, well, if I can eat bread, I think I can do this. And she started talking to me about the combinations, and we'll talk very briefly about that. You'll learn all that when you join in on the program. It is the program. And so I went home. She said, just go home, think about it, hop on the website, do a little bit of research. So I went home, pulled up myshibboleth.com, and started. I'm going to have a sip of something real quick. I'm motivated by this cup. You're an amazing woman. I pulled it out of the pantry, and I saw it had like a Bible verse on it. but then I turned it around later and it said, "You're an amazing woman." Well, okay, whatever. And so I went home, went to myshibboleth.com. You can do that tonight if you want to. And I started watching those testimonies. And the more I thought, I was like, man, I think I can do this. And I remember sitting there just being so done with the way that I looked, with the way that I felt, with all those memories of the doctor. And I just felt like I looked 10 years older than I was, and I felt like I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything, and I was tired of that. And so I called my wife over and I was like, "Hey, I want to show you something Mom showed me." She was like, "Oh my gosh, no, I don't, please, no, don't make me listen. It's another one of those things. You're going to do it. You're not going to do it. We're going to pay this money. You're not going to do it." I was like, "I really think this is different. We can have bread." And she was like, "Oh, we can have bread?" I'm telling y'all, when I tell people you can lose weight, you can be healthy, you can keep it off, and you get to eat bread and potatoes. It's a game changer, y'all. She kicked and screamed. She doesn't like it when I tell that part of the story. She kicked and screamed. She was like, "I don't know. I just don't want to, I don't want to do it." I said, "Come on, babe." I mean, at that time we joined, it was $99 for a year. I said, $99, we got to eat twice and we paid $99. And look at us. We're on the obese side of the spectrum. Come on. And so we both joined that night, $99 a piece. We both got our own membership. I printed out the welcome pack and I started out 2 days later. And I'm telling you right now, a little did I know I was in for the ride of my life. Y'all, I lost in the first week, I lost like 8 pounds. In the first month, I lost 20 pounds. A lot of people ask, how quickly can I lose weight on Shibboleth? And I love Travis Martin. He says, if you are doing this program, you can absolutely lose up to 10% of your body weight in the first 30 days. And guys, that is the truth. I know a lot of people who have done it, and I was one of those people. And so I got started and followed the program. And April Babcock says, "It is life-changing." Yes, April, it absolutely is. Started the program, followed the rules. And one other thing that I want to let you know about me is I am nobody special. I have been you. I have sat right wherever it is, whether it's your recliner, whether it's on the couch, whether you are cleaning the kitchen right now. I have sat on the other side and thought, I guess it's just gonna be this way, right? No, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm also the guy who just started on a program and followed the rules and lost the weight. I'm only here because I've got a testimony and I don't mind sharing it. And so I can totally relate to wherever it is you are tonight. I know the battles that go on in our minds. I want to share my screen really quickly with you guys and do this real quick. And this is me. This is me. So this is what a cute picture, right? I mean, I thought I was camouflaging myself. Little did I know, stripes go in every direction. Doesn't camouflage anything. So that's me. That was the Christmas. That was the winter at some point before I started, and I was at church. I'm standing behind the piano. I do music at our church, sing, play instruments. And so this is me. I was practicing a song. That's why my mouth is in that weird position that it's in. And I remember those pants. I remember that belt. I remember being on about the last notch of that belt. Those pants were size 38 pants. Today I'm in a easy 32. I have some room to give. And so I was able to lose that weight. I was out to eat with some friends here. And Betty Ray, you have a beautiful testimony. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad I could be a blessing to you tonight. I was out to eat with friends in Thomasville here. And man, we had appetizers and we had the whole shebang. And that's why I had these double chins here. This was me. Like I said, I sing, and this was kind of a photo shoot thing that I was doing. And I thought I looked really good. And y'all, I love something. Andrew Aziering, if you're watching, I'm totally stealing your line. I heard her say one time that she was a happy person, but she's happier now. And that's Andrea. And I think she's lost 40 something pounds. Crazy. I was happy. I had a great life. I have a great life. God has blessed me so much, but now I'm happier. And so you will feel different when you lose the weight. You will look different. You will be more confident. I'm a very confident person. I always have been. I love to be on stage. I like lights and a microphone. If you can give me one, that's my happy place. But still, being confident doesn't overshadow the lack of confidence in a certain area of your life. And so I've been there. I know what that feels like. This is me. We were on our way to Washington here. We were on a plane with the kids, and I was you know, squeezing in that belt buckle, and here's me in the car. Disney World, I was hugging Cinderella over here on the left, and this is me going to work out. I'll answer some questions in a few minutes, but one of the questions is, do you have to work out to lose weight? Absolutely not. You do not. It's not even part of the program, really. We've had people to lose thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds by simply changing the way they eat. Here's kind of a progression picture of my weight loss journey. So in this picture with the black shirt on, I had lost around 40 pounds. This was in the winter of 2018. So from the top picture in the coral pants to the picture in the black shirt, that was just a few months. One disclaimer that I do want to share is that Shibboleth will not make you lose your hair. Mine was going, and I had always said it was thin. It was thin. I had this like whole comb over type thing happening. And I always said, man, if I can lose the weight and like get fit, I'll shave my head, because I just think like it would look cooler if I didn't have rolls around my midsection. And so I did. I came home one night and got the clippers and just took care of business. And so you can see I'm pretty slick. 50-pound badge, y'all. On Shibboleth, you get badges. They award you with all kinds of digital things, and just the community is amazing. So you get a 10-pound badge, you get a 25-pound badge, you get, I don't know, maybe a 40, and you get a 50, because I got that. I was so excited. I do want to share a couple of other pictures with y'all. If you are a lady here tonight, you might be thinking, yeah, I bet it was easier for you to lose the weight because you're a guy. I'm about to blow y'all's minds with some people. Let me blow y'all's mind with my beautiful wife real quick. Look at it. Ain't she cute? So this was her at the hospital waiting for our nephew to be born. And this was about a year later after being on Shibboleth. So you can just see the definition in her jawline, and her eyes are a little more, well, they were open there because she was kind of surprised I was taking her picture. And she's done great. She lost 35 pounds, 35 to 40 pounds, and she stays within that mark. This is her kind of before and after. And so we're the same age. She's 39, and I'll probably get in trouble for telling that. But so, you know, we have a lot of women, and they're like, I'm going through all this hormone stuff and I can't lose weight. And I love Julie Marandino is another one, y'all. If you don't follow her, you need to follow her. She is she's 50 years old, and she lost the weight against her thinking that, well, I'm just in that stage of life, like I'm just going to be, you know, 40 or 50 pounds heavier, whatever it was that she lost. And she lost it on Shibboleth. Shibboleth don't care. You're going to lose weight on this program. Let me prove this even more. This is my mother-in-law. She started in February of this year, and by May, she had lost 40 pounds. I think she's like at 45 pounds, something like that, but just a huge difference. Shibboleth has made such a difference in the lives of so many people that I know. And let's see what people are saying. Let's see what people are saying here. You look amazing and younger. It is, guys, this life's changing. Yes, my wife is beautiful. I will give her that. So moving right along. Now, there are some questions that people ask that I want to make sure that I answer before I head on over to the website and show you some of the things that you're going to get when you join. Again, I do want to put the little note out there that right now we have 1,000 memberships. Well, I think it's more like around 700. I'm not really sure. We have a few hundred left. Memberships for $69. You pay one payment of $69, and that gets you the entire program. all of the resources, all of the support, everything that you need to lose the weight and keep it off forever for a one-time payment of $69. That's important because I get messages all the time. Now it's a monthly thing. Not right now. It is $69 for a lifetime. So that is an awesome deal. I wanted to let y'all know. Do I have to order special foods? No. I know that there are programs out there where you do have to order special foods. Shibboleth is completely different. We teach you nutrition. We teach you food combinations. We teach you how to go to Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Kroger, Sam's Club, wherever it might be that you shop, because this lifestyle is a flexible one, right? We know that everybody's life is different and not everybody is cookie cutter. So they make it so vast and broad that it could fit anybody's life. So you're not going to get one little box of food that you can eat. Shibboleth is a very inclusive lifestyle. We do not exclude any one category. We don't. All foods fall into one of 7 categories, and we teach you how to combine those categories. So no, to answer this question, you do not have to order special foods. Shibboleth doesn't even like sell. We don't do that. That's not the model. So we teach you how to shop and how to eat so you can do this on your own for the rest of your life. Do you have to exercise? I answered this a little while ago, I think. No, you do not have to exercise. Exercise is not one of the main parts of the program. You simply do the lifestyle. And good night, Betty Ray. I guess it's past her bedtime. She's going to bed. And you do not have to exercise. Now, we know walking on a treadmill, doing things is always good for your health. There are advantages to that, but it's not something that is going to prevent you from losing the weight if you choose not to exercise. We want you to focus on getting rid of all of our lifetime of bad habits, focus on the nutrition so that you can lose the weight. Can I eat fast food? Yes, you can. You can eat, one of my favorites is Chick-fil-A. We can have the fried Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets along with a side salad. Yes, I said fried chicken nuggets. Tell me how awesome that is, right? That you can eat fried chicken and lose the weight. I've done it. Wendy's, Taco Bell, McDonald's. You just need to know what to order and how to eat it. You can absolutely eat fast food. I like to cook. Well, I do too. Can I cook at home and still lose weight? Yes, you can. There's almost no recipe that grandma has that we cannot modify and make it approved for our lifestyle. So I like to tell people, if you have grandma's secret recipe for whatever it might be, there is a group, there is a support team that you can submit that to, and they will tweak it and make it approved and add it to our food lab or our recipe library, which I like to call our digital cookbook. And so they'll add it there. And so you're going to continue to be able to eat things that you love with just some tweaking, little tweaking. Love that. Can I have ice cream? Yes, you can have ice cream and a lot of other treats. There are over 60 approved ice creams found at your local grocery store. And yes, ice cream is a staple at our house. Our freezer is full of it. Can I have chips? Look, if you know me, then you know that I am I love salty, crunchy. All right. The great thing about Shibboleth is that there are hundreds of chips ideas and snack ideas that you're going to be able to have on the Shibboleth lifestyle. So you're not ever going to feel deprived. Again, remember, we are a very inclusive lifestyle. We do not exclude all categories of foods. A couple of things that I want to show you. This is for instance, if you're thinking, well, you said I could have bread. What kind of bread can I have? I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. This is my favorite bread. It says keto. It's not keto. I've had several keto people tell me it's not keto. So the honey wheat nature's own 40 calorie bread, y'all, it's great. And so you're tweaking. We're not eating bread. We're saying we don't eat this bread, we eat this bread. And so when you go onto the food library, you're going to see, well, we don't eat this brand of that or this type of that. We eat this brand of that or this type of that. And so again, you're just gonna love it. Here's one of the breakfast items that I love. This is a Thomas English muffin with some eggs and fat-free cheese with a drizzle of syrup. I love this. I mean, it makes me happy, y'all. Another question that's not in my slides, but people do ask, do I have to eat breakfast? No, you do not have to eat breakfast. We call that intermittent fasting. There's a lot of days that I skip breakfast and just have, you know, lunch and dinner, or there might be a time that I skip the breakfast hour and have breakfast later and then lunch and dinner and my snack. We get 3 meals a day and 1 snack on the Shibboleth lifestyle. And included in that is French toast. Who doesn't love French toast? Just another breakfast idea I came up with. This is an approved breakfast casserole. Y'all, this thing is just the most awesome. We had a baby shower at my work a few months ago, and people were bringing different things, and I wanted to stay perfect, which is what we call when we've had a perfect day, which means we abided or abode. We stuck to the Shibboleth lifestyle that day. So I wanted to stay perfect. And so I was like, let me see if I can find in the digital cookbook a recipe for a breakfast casserole. I found it, y'all. People were wishing they were on Shibboleth, because I wouldn't let the people who were just over there eating donuts have any of this. I'm like, no, you just ate a donut. You stay over there with the donuts. Let my Shibboleth people, because I've got a few people at work that are doing the lifestyle with me. Pancakes. Do you love pancakes? We can have pancakes. This is a black bean burritos with roasted red peppers, y'all. This is awesome. Now you might be sitting there, you might be going, ooh, I don't like onions. I don't like red peppers. Well, guess what? If you don't like them, you don't have to eat them, because the library of food that you're going to get to have is so vast. You do not ever have to eat anything that you don't like. So this was a great dish. Seafood. I love seafood. If you need something quick, grab and go. We've got all kinds of things that can be just popped in the microwave real quick. We've got protein shakes, different things like that that you can go. Maybe you're a busy person on the road all the time. No problem. I would invite you to follow Sherry Stoneman. She is a truck driver. She is in a different state every single day, and she has lost 40 pounds on Shibboleth since the beginning of the year and has done amazing and cooks everything that she eats in the cab of her truck. So if she can do it, I know anybody can do it. All right, let's move in right along. If you need something as simple as rotisserie chicken and broccoli, fine, be as simple as that. If you love to cook, here's Baja fish tacos, one of my favorite things on the menu. If you love pizza, you're like, you know, I would lose weight, but I cannot give up my pizza. Well, guess what? You do not have to. There are lots of frozen pizza ideas, as well as Domino's has an approved pizza. Who would have thunk it? But it is the truth. Roast. Do you love roast? I love roast. Look, here's roast and cauliflower rice. Do not turn your nose up at cauliflower rice. In the recipe library, we have a recipe called Jonathan's skillet fried cauliflower rice. It will change your life. And honestly, I don't care if I ever eat rice again, because the way that I make this is just fantastic. You like biscuits? You can have biscuits. These are biscuits that my wife made, and they were delicious. So guys, there is just tons and tons of options. Right now, I want to take you to our website and show you around that for just a second. Let me just pull this in some. All right, so this is our website. And up at the top, let me see if I can, there we go. Up at the top, I'm going to go here to the public pages. So if you go to myshibboleth.com, there's a lot of things that you can see on the website. And one of those is our public area. And so let me try to move this out of the way. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so here's some testimonies, guys. Missy Barrett, look at this. I want y'all to look. Can you see that? She lost 175 pounds on Shibboleth. Missy Barrett is a rock star. Missy Barrett is no different than you are. Whether you have 20 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose or 175 pounds to lose, guys, you can do it on Shibboleth. So I love this public area. You're going to be able to come here at any time and check out the testimonies of real life people. Oh my goodness, who is this guy? This guy is me. I was able to lose 50 pounds. They just put me on the website a couple of weeks ago. So that was funny that I popped in there last week and saw that. Kanan Simpson, this is a friend of mine that I went to school with. He lives over in Quitman. He's lost 57 pounds on the program. Way to go, Kanan. That's awesome. But you're going to be able to read story after story after story of these people who have just done amazing, incredible things. There's Kanan again, lost 57 pounds. So proud of him. He is loud about Shibboleth like me, because we know that it saved our life. Here we have Wanda Jenkins, just so incredible, and Jennifer, 33 pounds. This is Andrea's mom, Andrea was watching earlier tonight, and that's her mom, and she lost some weight. Rosalie, 100 pounds on Shibboleth. Guys, this is one of my favorite stories. This is Missy Barrett. She's the one that lost 175, well, 175 pounds now. But this is her and her daughter in this picture. And look at this. After she lost the weight, she got into her daughter's formal. Is that not crazy? Does your daughter have a dress in the closet that you're like, man, shoot, I bet I could never get into that thing? Well, I'm telling you, it is a possibility with Shibboleth. So wanted to share that with y'all really quick. Now, remember in the beginning when I was sharing my testimony and I said my mom showed me around the website, and it was really the website that made me think, oh, that's very interesting. I think I could do that. I want to share all this. I'm going to click on my profile. The thing that I love about Shibboleth is the way that they help us keep track of our progress. You'll see here, this is the timeline of when I lost the weight. So you can see right here, 212 pounds. If I hover over that little dot, and y'all look at this, boom, 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 boom. So let's see, May 26th, I started, I was 212 pounds. Let's go down to June 30th, I was 195. Let's go down a little further. That was June. Let's go to August 30th. I was 176. Do you see what's happening, y'all? Do you see what's happening? October, I was 165 pounds. Y'all, this is no joke. In November, I was 164 pounds. Oh, but look, Jonathan, look, your weight went up. Right in here, I can drag this and I can increase this. You went December 26th, the day after Christmas, that dark day when we all stand on the scales after we've had turkey and dressing. I went from, let's see, where is this? 164 November 28th to 172 December the 26th. Then I'm going to show y'all the beauty of this. Do you see this? I didn't stay there. I didn't stay there. I have a lifestyle that is sustainable. I have a lifestyle that I can continue to live forever. Forever, guys. You see this? That is called weight management right there. That is a lot of ups and downs. But look at this. Look at this. It's called weight management, y'all. That is a beautiful picture right there. So I love that they help us keep track of our weight loss. I'm going to show you something real quick. A journal. Now I tell people I journal every day, and people go, oh my goodness, I could never do that. Well, yeah, you can, because journaling is as simple as, see this drop down box? You just drop down and choose what kind of day you're going to have. In the beginning, you're just going to choose whether you're having a perfect day or a holiday. A perfect day means you're simply eating by the program, the proper food combinations, portion control, drinking your water, and you're going to have a perfect day. Or you're going to have a holiday. Now, holidays, we get 6 of those a month, 6 holidays a month. Those are days that you can either have a donut, or you can go to Mama June's like I like to do, and pull my chair up to the buffet and sink my face into it and don't look up for the next hour. Okay, you can eat anything you want. So we get 6 holidays a month. And so down here, they have a place for us to enter in what we eat. They have a place for us to enter our measurements, our weight for the day. And so I love that. I love that we can keep track, and they give us such an incredible and dynamic system to be able to do that. So then I want to bring you over to our weekly timing chart. Now, this is the thing that motivated me to stay on the program in the beginning for a long time. You see these flames right here? These flames represent days that I am burning fat. The days with the smiley faces are days that I had a holiday, one of my 6 holidays for the month. Now, I failed to mention, but when you're in maintenance, when you reach your weight loss goal, you actually get 12 holidays a month to stay in maintenance mode. But these flames, I want to take y'all back really quick to 2018. I love that we can go all the way back to when we first began our journey. So I'm going to take you back to May. And this is May, and you can see this is when I joined, was on the 26th. I got started, I studied over the weekend, got started on the 29th. These green check marks mean I'm having perfect days. By the 3rd day, you are in efficient fat burning mode, and you are burning fat. I'm going to go forward to June 2018. I want you to look at my calendar. I was dropping not only weight, I was dropping stored fat. can see I had one holiday here, and that is my wife's birthday. Her birthday is June 12th. So obviously had a holiday here. And then, but I'll tell y'all, these flames, knowing that I was going to lose a flame, really like mentally got to me. Like I was like, I don't want to lose a flame because I'm in fat burning mode and I don't want to let that go. And so having a holiday was not always the easiest thing. You can see right here, we were in Texas, definitely had some holidays while we were out there on vacation. So I love the lifestyle, the fact that we get those 6 days, that we can sit down at the beginning of the month, look at our calendar and say, okay, what do we have going on that I need to take a holiday for? Is it maybe a wedding that you have planned? Is it maybe a special work event, Christmas? You know, at work, we're always having Christmas parties and things like that. Well, guess what? I can go ahead and set that time aside, and I can say, I'm going to have a holiday that day. And so I'm not willy-nilly just walking through life having holidays every day like I was. So I love the weekly timing chart, and I love that it gives a great overview of how we've done for the month. Here's what the other thing I want to show you just before we close is the resources that we get. So again, for $69 right now, for a lifetime, one payment of $69, you're getting all of this. Our food library. Let's say that you want to know, these are different categories, guys. We have category 1, lean protein. 2, fibrous carbs. It even gives you a little picture of what that is. Here's some grilled chicken breast. Here is some broccoli. That is a category 2. We have our energy carbs, which is where the white potatoes come in. And we have our protein with fat. And that is my son popping open a ginger ale. How you doing? He's doing good. All right. And then we have fruit. Yes, you can have fruit on Shibboleth. That's category 5. Superfoods. That's category 6. And then that's like peanuts and things like that. Category 7 is shellfish. And then we've got condiments and freebies and all that stuff. So you're going to learn about each one of these categories by going through Kim Dankey's Fast Track program. She does an incredible job of teaching you the program, what categories go together, what categories to stay away from if you don't want to spike that insulin and start storing fat again. And so let's say we want to go and let's see what some lean proteins are. So we just click on that, and it's going to take us to our lean protein section. If my internet will work. Isn't it funny? I'm an IT guy, by the way. So you sit here and you click things and they don't go. All right, let's go to the search bar up here. And we're going to click on bread, because if you're anything like me, you want to know what kind of bread you can eat. Again, I told y'all my favorite is the Nature's Own 40-calorie honey wheat. And y'all, this thing is, of course, because y'all are watching and you're interested. There it goes. There it goes. Just need a little time. We've got so many breads that are approved. I mean, are you kidding me? Look, you can't find something in here you wouldn't eat. Joseph's All Natural. We've got the Flat Out brand. We've got, let's see what else we've got. We've got Nature's Own. Here's the one that I love, the 40-calorie honey wheat. So when you click on it, it's going to tell us a few things. It's going to tell us that it's a category 2. Isn't it crazy that the approved breads that we get to eat break down in your body more like a piece of broccoli, more like a green bean than they do a complex carb? Isn't that crazy? And so it tells us we can have 1 to 2 slices. And if you scroll down here, it'll tell you where you can buy it. It'll give you some recipes that that might be good with this product. So let's look up chicken real quick. Now, chicken is a lean protein, and so I'm going to show you what that looks like when it comes up. It's probably going to pull up all kinds of chicken, and then once we go to the recipe library or the digital cookbook, you're going to see when I type in chicken, it's going to show you all the chicken recipes. But yeah, look right here. Look, we can let's try to find just chicken breast. Let's try to find that. So many options, y'all. So let's see, chicken. Oh, even if you like chicken livers. Anybody watching like chicken liver? Oh, my son just raised his hand. He loves chicken livers. So let's see. I just want chicken. So right here at the very top, who would have thunk? Very top. It's going to tell us it is a category 1 lean protein, all chicken breast, fresh or frozen, category 1 on the program. And so look, then it gives us tons of recipes. Like I said, if you just type in an ingredient that you have in your pantry, it's going to bring that up. Y'all, this is one of my favorites. So let's look at this real quick. This is one of the recipes. 3 ingredient crock pot Hawaiian chicken. So a cup of fresh pineapple chunks, 3/4 cup of approved barbecue sauce. And so look right here, it tells you one of the barbecue sauce. There's many that are approved, but one of them that's approved. And then 4 to 6 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You put all of that in a crock pot, y'all, and you come home from work, your house smells like you're at a daggum luau. That sweet and savory of the pineapple and the barbecue sauce. This is one of our favorite recipes. And so let's go back to our resources page. And I want to show y'all one other thing. So the recipe library, again, you type in, I'll go there real quick. When you go here, we have these slides that change every time you refresh the page. So here we just hover over it and it's going to tell me that this is something incredible. If I can get that to stay. Easy slow cooker chicken fajitas. Look at this. Okay, this one pot cheesy Italian chicken pasta, y'all, I just lost my mind for a second because it is insanely good. We had this last week. My family loves it. It's incredible. But yeah, look, I mean, you've got appetizers. You've got over here, you can do your entrees or your main dishes. But I want to show you all this over here. So love the food or the recipe library. Let's see where we're going. Restaurant options. So the cool thing about this is we list tons and tons of restaurant options, and we teach you how to make things there approved. So don't think that you can't go out with your friends on a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon. You can't meet with your girlfriend or your buddy at the golf course and go eat. You're going to be able to do that. We're going to show you what you can eat. So I love the restaurant guide. Love that. And then the last thing I want to talk about, and I'll slide this over so y'all can see my screen, hopefully, is this button right here, need help. Y'all, I want to tell y'all something. And I had a friend of mine that I've known for a long time. She just recently joined last week, and she's going through and learning the program. And she has started using this chat button. Now, the ladies that help us with chat, they have to sleep at some point. So I think they go from 9 in the morning to 9 p.m. at night. So they're off work right now. But guys, it is as simple as if you have a question about this program, you can literally live chat with somebody. I love that feature. You can pick up the phone and call them. All of this is included in that $69 lifetime. You can schedule a one-on-one mentoring appointment. So a friend of mine, she and her children are very involved in, they're farmers and they raise animals. And so they show sheep and different animals like that at fairs. And they're headed to the fair or whatever next week. And she was like, I just don't know how to stay perfect there. And I said, well, why don't you chat with support? So she messaged me a little while ago and she was like, my mind is blown away. She was like, I had a mentoring session and they basically created a meal plan for me for the week that I'm going to be at the fair. She's like, I just mind blowing that they're that helpful and supportive. And I said, yes, it is mind blowing because they're awesome. And but guys, one-on-one, maybe you learn better in a group. We have meetings all the time. They are not required, but man, you learn so much in these meetings that we have, and you get to know some of our other members. We have a Facebook page that's dedicated to our members, so they get on there, encourage each other. So we get support from our own members, and you don't learn any better than from someone who has walked in your shoes, guys. And so that is a little bit about the website. Again, we have our support tab. We have all kinds of challenges that you can join in on. Totally, your choice if you'd like to, but these wow challenges, these are plans that are kind of made up for us. I'll show you, I have my favorites. One of my favorites is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich challenge. Y'all see that I post about this all the time. You can have 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day and lose weight. And so look, breakfast, lunch, dinner, there you go. 2 slices of bread, a tablespoon of approved peanut butter, and a tablespoon of approved sugar-free jelly. It don't get no better than that. Love that. But with that, guys, I just want to thank y'all for being on tonight, I want to encourage you. Maybe you're sitting here and you're thinking, I've given up. I've done so many things. I've given up. I want to encourage you to try this for the price that it is, for that $69. I mean, it's so true. We go out to eat with our family one time and we've blown that. Take that and invest it in your life. Invest it in your future. Invest it in your health. Invest it in your family. I hear so many people, I'm doing this because I want to be here for my kids. I'm doing this because I want to be able to play with my grandchildren. I want to be able to push them on the swing. I want to be able to go on vacations. I want to go to Disney. I want to walk down Main Street, USA, and not be winded. There's so many things that I hear people say. And guys, I literally am giving you the keys to change your life. And all you have to do is take it. All you have to do is take it. And you can do it. I want to let you know that Shibboleth is a ministry. And when we say that, we simply mean that we put people above profit, that we invest in the lives of others, that we minister and pour into people. We do everything with integrity and with honesty. And that is how we roll. And we are founded on biblical principles. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a Christian to do this. However, you will hear the name of Jesus proclaimed throughout everything we do here in Shibboleth. We are not ashamed of our faith. And so, but we invite you to be part of this family, and we are a family. We love our people love each other, we care, we support, we minister, we pray for each other, and we help each other along this journey that is called Shibboleth, where so many people have found the secret and they have unlocked their potential of losing the weight, and not only losing the weight, but keeping it off once and for all. And guys, we want you to step out on faith. It took faith that night that I pulled my debit card out and I joined this thing that I could barely even pronounce, but I was so tired. I was tired of being the way that I was. And so whatever your motivation is, whatever your reason is, act on that, join us, and we look forward to being with you along the way. If you are interested, I want you to go to shibbolethdeals.com, and be sure that you put the name of the person who referred you, so that we can properly shoot them an email and thank them for sharing the ministry of Shibboleth and saving lives and changing the world, not only in ways of health, but for eternity. And so anyway, thank you guys. I'll read over some of these comments real quick. Love that it's a ministry. Thank you, Jonathan. You've been very encouraging, and I am ready to start. That is awesome. So glad to hear that. Shibbolethdeals.com, guys. Yes. Thank you so much for your time. You're truly, hey guys, you're welcome. This is what I love to do. I love people, and I love sharing what I know has worked. And so very cool. I love Hawaiian chicken. Me too, April. It's one of our staple go-tos. Anything going over here on Facebook? Everybody's kind of watching and hanging out. Guys, thank you so much. It is 9:30 and I want to be respectful of your time. And I've got a couple of TV shows I'm going to go watch. Y'all listen, if you're on the Shibboleth lifestyle, embrace the growl, keep on keeping on, encourage our community, share Shibboleth, because we are changing lives one perfect day at a time. And you guys need to be applauded for helping us do that. If you are not a member, I encourage you to hop on the Shibby train and come lose the weight and live the best life. Live the life that you were intended to live. So with that, guys, thank you. Good night. We love you. Let us know if we can ever help you with anything. Shibbolethdeals.com. Go grab your lifetime membership for $69.